I'm Courtney Smith, and I'm the producer of the documentary Beauty Does Lie, The Untold Stories of Autoimmune Diseases. I am so passionate about this project because in 2001, I was diagnosed with the autoimmune disease Myasthenia Gravis, but because my outer appearance looks so healthy, people often question the severity of my illness. Therefore, I've made it my personal goal to spread the awareness of autoimmune diseases. This DVD contains footage from the 2006 Chicago premiere of the documentary, as well as the documentary in its entirety. I truly hope that you are educated by what's revealed in this DVD. I also hope that you will join me in spreading the awareness of autoimmune diseases for the 11 million women who are currently suffering from these illnesses that do not have a cure.
In the fast-paced America we live in today, people wake up each morning beginning the familiarity of their daily routines. Going to work, running that extra mile, or picking up that last-minute item from the store are done with little difficulty. But for some, this routine is not so familiar. Autoimmune diseases as a group are one of the top 10 leading causes of death for women aged 65 and under. While approximately 15 million Americans suffer from autoimmune diseases, women make up 75% of all autoimmune diagnoses, and African American women comprise a significant amount of these cases.
I saw maybe 3 doctors before. The last doctor I saw, he said it sounded like this illness, myasthenia gravis.
Myasthenia gravis is where your immune system actually begins attacking your muscle membranes and breaks down some of the receptors and the areas of the muscle membrane that would otherwise recognize neurochemicals that communicate between nerve fibers and muscle.
And he had me count till my speech started to slur again. And when it started to slur, he gave me a shot of Tensilon, which is an official diagnosis of myasthenia gravis if it works. So he just had me count, my speech slurred, and he had me to keep counting. When he gave me the shot, my speech instantly stopped slurring. I was prescribed Myasthenia, 60 milligrams. I took 1 in the morning and 1 at night. As the disease progressed, they would increase it by one pill, 60 milligrams each time, and I got up to like 9 pills a day.
How do patients with autoimmune diseases cope with their diagnosis?
It affected me mentally, but I think more so spiritually. I remember I won Miss Kappa Alpha Psi. We had a sweetheart ball, and I won. And I couldn't smile because of the myasthenia gravis. You know, the facial muscles, it just made this distorted look. So I had to walk down the aisle and take my walk just covering my face so that they couldn't tell that I was not smiling. And I didn't want to walk down the aisle like that because they didn't know what my problem was. And I got pregnant with my oldest daughter now, who's 18. And I didn't know, like I said, my mother kept a lot of the information from me because she didn't want me to, you know, be upset and just really know how serious it was because she figured she had a handle on it. And I became pregnant, which they were really concerned with because they said it would put a lot of stress on my body and it would probably cause some problems, you know, with the myasthenia gravis. And I remember my parents being there and my mother crying, but I'm thinking my mother's crying because she's happy, you know, I'm having a baby and, you know, she has a grandchild on the way. I learned later is because of the fear they had about the myasthenia gravis, and the doctors just, you know, everybody was on pins and needles except me because I didn't have a clue. And everything turned out fine though. They were concerned with my daughter afterwards because they said because she still had some of my antibodies in her system that she could possibly have the symptoms for maybe up to 2 weeks. She was fine, had no problems, but everything worked out and I stayed in remission. Sometimes you question and you ask why me? You think this big old world, and it was such a rare disease. You think, why me?
Tracy has been working for the past 5 years as a nurse in the oncology department to give her patients hope as they learn to live with their illnesses.
Family and friends and prayer, I learned to trust and believe that things were going to be all right and I was going to get through it. And there was a reason, and I might never know the reason.